Must hunt.
Let's go.
A hunter must hunt.
Oh baby baby.
Yes, Alfred VI, I think sound effects are working again, but feel free to test them. Okay. Vinglui Muguwanov Klulu. Rilye Gagnagel Faten. Welcome, everyone. Cultists, weirdos, hackers, one and all. Here we are once more, reveling in the ability of our consciousnesses to warp reality and indeed computers. My goodness, we're already being rated. I literally just started. I literally just went live. And I'm already being late rated because Chris Nova is just that fantastic. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was your stream, Chris Nova? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Welcome to all your viewers. We're just getting started. We just started. I don't know what we're going to be hacking yet today, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. It is people's choice today. White Cyber Duck with the 13-month, re-indoctrination into the cult. Welcome, White Cyber Duck, welcome back to the passionate club of cephalopod enthusiasts. Security Live with the 9 months. Welcome, Security Live, a full-grown baby there. What are we naming it? And Hasney and Monty JP, thank you for the follow. Security Live bringing Chris Nova
must hunt
into the cult. Welcome, Chris Nova. It's good to have you. Thank you once again, Security Live. Technique with the 15 months.
A hunter must hunt.
My goodness, 15 months. God. I can't hardly believe it's been that long, but it has. Welcome, welcome, welcome back, Technique. It's good to have you. Flashbang, thanks for the follow. Let's get Stream Raiders started before I forget about it. And then we're going to start doing some polls. Today is poll day, where we love democracy. We love democracy, don't we? Chat is going to be choosing what we're going to be hacking today. What are you able of hacking? I don't know what we're going to hack today just yet. We're going to decide on a platform and then decide on a box to do. I keep subscribing even though I know you drink Disaronno and Captain Morgan. Those are demonstrably the Chad drinks. I don't know what to tell you. Those are drinks for Chads. So we're improving some open source? No, we're going to be doing some offensive cybersecurity today. We're going to be actually hacking stuff. We're going to be actually breaking into computer systems. Not illegally, obviously. But we're going to be doing some real legal hacking today. Some authentic but legal hacking today. Favorite wine? I'm not really a wine person,
a hunter must hunt.
I like reds.
Would you say you and Captain America look alike?
No. Do I look like Chris Evans? I mean, like the Chris Evans Captain America? No, I would not say that me and Captain America look like. I would not say that me and Chris Evans look alike. No, but you would not be the first person to say I look like Captain America. I don't know why people say that, but you would not be the first person. More like Doctor Strange. I don't feel like I look that much like Burlington Coat Factory. I don't feel like I look that much like it. Captain America looks like me. Yeah, okay. 10 months, little DD. Welcome back to the All Has Red team, my friend. Thank you so much. Indie Breaker, thanks for the follow. All right, let's get Stream Raiders started before I forget about it. Oh, White Cyber Duck, his first week in his first InfoSec job. His cherry has been popped, and he is now one of us. One of us. One of us. Fantastic, White Cyber Duck. Congratulations. I am so happy for you. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're going to learn a lot, and I'm sure that job's going to open up a lot of doors for you. Security Live bringing Oreo Bite into the passionate club of cephalopod enthusiasts and activating the hype train to boot. Thank you so much again, Security Live. Once again, welcome to the All Has Red team, Oreo Bart. Lars Dreyer, thank you for the follow. All right, what are we starting with? What are we starting with? Let's start with a poll. Let's get a poll going. Which platform? Hack the Box? Try Hack Me, or Proving Grounds? Since it is Cthulhu Cthursday, we have much more wider range of difficulty of boxes that I will tackle. Some Log4j stuff. There is some Log4j on Try Hack Me, I think. I don't know if there are any Hack the Box machines that involve Log4j. We're all so happy for you, White Cyber Duck. Genuinely. It's an example of just how participating in the cybersecurity community can indeed open doors for you in real life. It's incredible. I do believe the sound alerts are working again. Let me go ahead and trigger one just to see.
What are you
Did
doing,
you know that Windows
step
Defender
bro?
hates cross-compiled binaries that just prints hello world and will remove them if certain cross-compile options are not used?
Windows Defender hates cross-compile binaries, just prints hello world and will remove them if certain cross-compile options are not used. I mean, I'd like to know what... I've been hearing that about NIM, but honestly, none of my NIM stuff is getting caught. So, I don't know why... I have heard that, but I've never experienced it in real life. Oreo Bite. Thanks for the 100 Tingle Biddies, by the way. Oh boy, it looks like Hack the Box is winning the challenge. Poop Feast is saying we're ready to hack again. Indeed, Poop Feast. We are ready to hack again today. We are hacking again. Could you hack Windows and remove Edge? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can remove Edge without having to hack it. I'm pretty sure you could. It looks like Hack the Box is winning handily. So we're going to open up Hack the Box and see what we can get up to. Windows relies on it. Does it? Is it that reliant on Edge? I know it'll open up Edge for some things, but... Just getting logged in to Hack the Box. Give me a second. And then we're going to select a machine. Unfortunately, I have to log in twice because I want to do Classic Hack the Box. Okay, we're logging in. And here we are. No thank you. Alrighty. We're going to have to do retired machines. I am not allowed to do active machines per the Hack the Box terms and conditions. And here we are. Let's just change this to Cthulhu Cthursday before I forget. Cthulhu Cthursday. We take on tougher challenges today. We do not fear the dark magics. Caught the latest Moon Knight, enjoying it so far with how it depicted. I keep getting that recommended to me. I need to check it out. The problem is I don't have Disney Plus. So I'm going to have to find a different way to watch it. I'm not really sure yet. All right, are there any specific requests? Before we start picking boxes at random, are there any boxes that anyone would like to specifically request? Attended, is there one called Object? It must be a retired box. Okay, a Windows machine. Excellent. Could you do an overview of what Hack the Box is? Absolutely. 1 second. Let's get a poll going and then I will explain. Object. Attended was recommended. Was requested. I'm just taking stuff from chat. Please no insane boxes. I don't like to do the insane boxes on stream. Not because I don't do insane boxes, because I do. But because they tend to be significantly more heavier on the enumeration and the experimentation. And it's just not fun watching me beat my head against a rock wall for hours on end. They take a long-ass time. 5 hours is lowballing it. Do we have any other recommendations? I'll just pick some at random. Or more or less at random. We did do Sharp, and apparently I did not submit the flags for it. We've done Sharp. So what Hack the Box is, maybe Ransom? Okay, is Ransom in here? Is it, again, I can't do, I have to check. Okay, cool. Ransom is here. Okay. APT is a cool one. That one is insane, I believe. Let's throw in Good Games and Altered, I suppose. Oh, here's G. That one looks like it might have Log4j in it. I'll put that one in there. LogForge. And any last recommendations? Let's pick Driver for another Windows machine. Get a good mix in there. Okay, we got a Object, Attended, Ransom, Logforge, or Driver. Alfred VI bringing us 5 new cult initiates. Thank you so much. Top Clean, Ein Top Fee, Pimpy, Ramen Recipe, and KX Woo. Welcome to the All Has Red team, my friend. So, someone asked what Hack the Box is. Hack the Box is a somewhat competitive platform that has a number of intentionally vulnerable machines for you to hack into, purely for practice and learning and advancement of our skills. So this is a way we can do legal hacking on stream and have it be somewhat gamified, if you will. Have it be somewhat gamified and made a little bit competitive. So we just do it on. We don't really compete on this stream. The only competition we're doing is learning. We're doing learning. Okay. Hack the Box is a suffering simulator. You're not wrong. Are you shuffling a magic deck? No, this is the fit deck. This is the fit deck. When I'm just sitting at my desk or when I'm idle, I like to just sort of play with things in my hands. So there are a lot of little toys on my desk that I play with. Sometimes chat competes from who sends you over the edge into Mauled Canyon. Yeah, that's true. We do mauled quite a bit. Plenty of malding gets done, but that's just the norm in hacking. That is just the norm, my friends. Are you streaming on schedule and same day? I stream 3 times a week. On Tuesday and Thursday, I stream at 5 p.m. Eastern. And on Sunday, I stream at usually 2 p.m. Eastern. All right, LogForge was selected. So let's go ahead and fire up that sumbitch. Don't worry, if we get through it quickly enough, we will do another machine. Let me just move this over here. I'm going to set it up on the moderator lab.
play with things in your hands nice.
69 nice Tiggle Biddies. That's a very nice number of Tiggle Biddies. Thank you so much. LogForge. Here it is. So who made this? Ipsec and Rayhan. So we know we're in for some shit here. We know we're in for some shit. Ipsec usually has some spicy ones. The Ipsec boxes tend to be like... So we've done several of these on stream before. And the Ipsec boxes are all like... They're great boxes, and they teach us a lot. We learn a lot. The concern is, with Ipsec boxes, they're always super esoteric and specific. So it gets... They're a challenge. A lot of times I end up like just kind of dabbling or splashing around for a while until something sticks. Oh, did we get zapped? Are we being zapped? Did someone zap me? I don't see a zap redemption. I do not see a zap redemption. Yeah, thank you again, Technique, for the Tiggle Biddies. Oh, yes, someone did. No, yeah, you guys are just trolling me, okay? You guys are just trolling me. I will refund all zap redemptions. Okay, so the box is starting up. We'll give it a second to start. Okay. What box are you doing? We are doing LogForge on HacktheBox. That is what the people have requested. Okay. So I do expect we will have to do quite a bit of enumerating and tinkering, and to figure out what the fuck is going on here. That's always the way it is, it seems. All right, so the box should be spun up now, I think. Let's go ahead and connect to the VPN. I should have done that already. Let's go ahead and zoom in so you can see my command line. Okay, let's connect to the HacktheBox VPN. No hacking happening just yet. And we are connected to the VPN. And the IP address is 10.10.11.138. Okay. So we can reach the box. Let's go into my HacktheBox directory and mkdir LogForge. Okay, so we're opening up a terminal multiplexer so that we can split our terminal if we need to, and other such things. We can ping it, so let's go ahead and start with an nmap scan, techsc, techsv, techon, nmap. And what is the IP address again? 10.10.11.138. Okay. Alrighty. If you have what is the best place to practice for the OSCP exam? Proving Grounds. Proving Grounds. I think that Proving Grounds practice, the paid subscription version of it, has Active Directory machines there. If you need other Active Directory experience, HacktheBox and TryHackMe both have Active Directory focused machines. It's easier to tell when a machine has Active Directory on TryHackMe, so maybe look there. Proving Grounds play is good, but the OSCP labs are number one. Oh yeah, for sure. We love the OSCP labs. Ultimately, to prepare for the OSCP exam, you should just do the OSCP labs. You should just do the OSCP labs, unironically. Proving Grounds Play doesn't even have Windows machines due to licensing issues. Okay, so we do have some things here. In our first port scan, we're seeing that port 21 FTP is filtered. This is interesting. So when Nmap sends a SYN packet to a particular TCP port, if it gets a SYN ACK back, it's going to assume that port is open, like what happened with this port 22 and SSH. If it gets a reset packet back, an RST packet back, it's going to assume the port is closed, which is all the ports that you're not seeing here. But if it sends a packet to the target and it doesn't get any response whatsoever, it's going to assume that there is a firewall in the way that dropped the packet. That's why it says filtered. So that's how Nmap is getting this filtered designation. Chances are there is a service here, but we cannot reach it from where we are. So we might have to reach it via localhost. Apparently, this looks like one of those things that IPsec put together for UHC. I am not familiar with this machine. I did not see it getting done. I don't remember it. But based on the name, I think we can surmise what it's going to involve. Let's go ahead. Let's just turn burp on because I feel like we're going to need it. If we're doing log4j, we're going to need burp, I think. Try Nmap with TAC ST. I don't know why that would bypass a firewall. I'm not saying it hasn't. It's just, I don't see how it would. Where's the Zap Gang? The Zap Gang is absent today. Burp crew is the real crew. All right. All right. We got it. All right. Let's. Oh, I'm going to have to disable socks because. Yeah. There we go. And now let's browse to it and see what we have on this web page. We do see a web page for Ultimate Hacking Championship. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot here. View page source. Yeah, so there's just literally nothing. It just says Ultimate Hacking Championship here. It just has an image, basically. Images logo.png. It's just showing the logo, and that is it. So let's start GoBuster. There is a proxy on 8080. It does say filtered on 8080. I guess we could try to browse to 8080 real quickly. It looks like our packets are being dropped.
Hey, listen!
What? It looks like Maticus Maximus has summoned our friend Alhaz Ross. So I will step away for just a few minutes, and I will summon our good friend Alhaz Ross, and we will do some. You guys are gonna do some happy little hacks together, okay? Some happy hacks today. All right. So just give me just a few minutes. welcome back to the joy of hacking, everyone. As I commonly say, there are no mistakes, only happy accidents, and it is one of those happy accidents that has once again brought me to you today. Welcome, everyone, my friends. Welcome all. It is Alhaz Ross back once more, and today we're going to do some happy little hacks. Some happy little hacks. We're gonna get a little weird. We're gonna get a little bit crazy. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit. This is our world.
What are you doing, step bro?
We are the creators. Zonifer, I'm not your step bro. You must be very confused. That's okay. Listen, when you're thinking about your stepsister, your stepbrother, I want you to believe that you can do it. Because you can. Because you can do it. Technique. That's Zonifer, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Because last night with Technique's mother, I believed that I could do it, and I did do it. I did smash that right into the counter, right, the kitchen counter, okay? And she absolutely loved it, okay? She's still actually in there. She's asleep in the other room. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, Zonifer. Zero Netrunner wants us to do some fitness today. Excellent. Let's do some happy little fitness. Let's build some happy little muscles. Squats. We're doing how many squats? 24 squats. 24 squats. Here we go. Okay, let's do it. Like that. Some happy little squats, my friends. All right, let's go on back. Let's go on back over here and welcome everyone. We need a haircut? No. This is peak hair performance. Okay? You may not like it, but this is what peak hair performance looks like. Okay? There's this very annoying streamer called Alhazred. Can we hack him today, please? That seems a little bit rude, and we're not about rudeness. We are not about rudeness on this channel, okay? We are not about rudeness. We're all just going to take up the brush, and we're going to paint this machine with our happy little dark magics, okay? Here we go. Let's do Go Buster on this. Let's directory brute force this and see if we get anything of interest. Okay. See what we get. We get a /admin directory. Splendid. Let us take a look at what madness awaits We do see we get forbidden here. /manager. Is this Tomcat? The /manager directory is often seen in Tomcat. Forbidden. Oh. Hello. We've been visited, my friends. We have been visited by a princess, by royalty. Everyone say hello. Oh, no. Come here. Yes, I know. Okay. Well. She apparently does not want to be on stream today. She does not feel like it right now. Anyway. Oh, Ross is too damn quiet. I'm going to fall asleep. I want some malding. Well, that just seems unnecessary. We get images, admin. Let's look at images. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So we get a Tomcat. A Tomcat 404 not found, and we see Tomcat 9.0.31. I'm assuming this was going to be vulnerable to Log4j. It's possible to configure Tomcat. So it looks like Tomcat does not use Log4j by default, but that it does use it. Now, what's interesting here is this is Apache, and we can tell that if we go to Manager, we get forbidden. So what seems to be happening is that we're being redirected ever so lightly, ever so kindly, over to this port 8080. Over here. So we browse to it on this Apache, but for some ports, for some endpoints, it seems that Apache is redirecting us here. Now we cannot reach this directly. We cannot reach 8080 directly. So the question is, how can we access Tomcat through this redirect? Does that wig make your actual... I don't know what you're talking about. This is not a wig. The wig, sir? Sir, this is not a wig. This is my real hair. Okay? This is my real hair. So how can we... So we got Tomcat... We got redirected to Tomcat by searching for images? Okay. Images /manager, I wonder? Okay, it's not doing that. Maybe we can directory traverse up a directory? Okay. Well, that actually redirected us back to the manager endpoint again. Interesting. Yeah, we did try that's a good thought, Nobody. I like where your head's at. It doesn't look like that worked correctly. Manager /images. It looks like we have to play with this URL a little bit to bypass whatever this redirection is happening here. Images, perhaps? Nope, we still get forbidden. It looks like the entire manager endpoint. Let's just put some garbage in here, see what it gives us. It should give us a 404. Let's do manager. Nope. So we get the same result with the images there. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. We can try to browse directly to the manager HTML page. Nope. Let's take a look at these requests in Burp to see if there's anything that sticks out to us. Maybe a cookie or something that's getting set. We do have a J session ID, so we know that we are communicating with Tomcat because Tomcat set a cookie for us at some point. My goodness. My goodness. is it Nginx with Tomcat that was vulnerable to images? With a semicolon? This is Apache and not Nginx, but yeah, that is an interesting idea. Let's try that. Let's try images. And how did you have it? We had semicolon / manager. Oh, but we do get a different result this time. So this time it says 404 not found instead of just going back to the manager in one. Interesting. Maybe we can do .. like that. And we still get... Oh, that time it gave us... that time it redirected us yet again to manager. Try .. And I was banging my head for a good while, and I found ... semicolon. I am not familiar with that bypass, but let's take it out. /test /manager. Zonifer says we can try that. I thought we tried that, but I could be wrong. We didn't try test specifically. Nope, we still get 403 forbidden. I don't think that's going to work for us. What was it? .. semicolon? Is this a type of directory traversal? It is. We're getting redirected from Apache, and it looks like it's some kind of an input sanitization vulnerability, yes. Well, we don't know if it actually works. We're just trying to bypass the... Oh! Okay. Well done, Zonifer. Zonifer. With the big brain hacks. Okay? And I know... so what are we getting here? This is HTTP basic authentication. This is what you get when you access the manager endpoint. So it's going to ask for authentication here. And naturally you're going to say, well, we don't know any passwords, but I assure you, I think we probably do. This is Tomcat after all. Okay, that one didn't work. How about admin Tomcat? Let we try that simple brush. Nope. Tomcat admin. Tomcat. And alas and alack, we have bypassed with ye old default credentials. Tomcat. If you're wondering why I guessed that, I didn't just guess that out of nowhere, my friends. Tomcat has well-known default credentials that are set when it's set up, and the admins are supposed to change it, but you know what they say about when you're supposed to do something, you're probably not going to. So, alas and alack. So, now what do we do? What are we doing? We do see a flag here. UHC, bad way to block Tomcat. So this appears to be a flag. So let's just get some notes. Let's get some happy little notes open, my friends. Some happy, friendly notes.
What are you doing, step bro?
Walter Shen, again, I do believe that you are confused. I am not your step bro. I am Alhaz Ross, okay? But you know what? I like your enthusiasm, Walter Shen. You want to go out on a limb, okay? If your stepsister is stuck in a washing machine, go out on that limb. That's where the fruit is, my friend. That's where you got to go out on the limb. You got to go out on those limbs to get the fruit, okay? It's life. It's interesting. It's fun, okay? Alhaz Ross, I see you as sort of a father figure. I hope you're okay with this. I am absolutely 100% okay with it. Okay? But if you don't see me that way, that is okay. That is okay. Absolutely no pressure, like an angel's wing. Like an angel's wing, my friends. Alrighty, let's do Stream Raiders really quickly. Thank you for the reminder, whoever reminded me to do Stream Raiders. Alhazros, plow my mother. Is your mother a field of oats, Regis Philbin? Because if not, I would ask you to speak about your mother with a little bit more respect, okay? She's a slam piece. She is not to be plowed. Just be a little bit more respectful. I didn't know about this particular bypass with the dot semicolon. That was very interesting. It was recommended by chat, but this is a collective enterprise, my friends. Hacking is inherently collective in its exploitation, okay? So it is totally all right that chat wants to participate in the machine. We definitely learned a little bit there. It looks like it's an input sanitization problem with Tomcat. Quite interesting. Yeah, I would say this is SSRF because Apache is redirecting us to Tomcat. That does make sense to me. I'm still supposed to do battle planning. So we're going to do the best battle planning and just do that. The best battle plan works every single time, okay? Mike is quiet, Stream Raiders loud. Yeah, I know. It's only during Stream Raiders. Miss Tice 34 with the first time prime indoctrination into the cult. And you might feel like you're coming into a cult to worship a dead god, and that might give you a little bit of pause. But I want to assure you that in nature, dead trees are just as normal as live trees. It is totally normal. Totally normal. Hey everyone, I just got here, so why the whispering? I am Alhaz Ross, Amin Shakalaka, and today we are doing some happy little hacks. Some happy hacks today. Yufi Alam and Har Gil, thank you for the follows. So, what do we do now? Well, we're going to use ye old MSF Venom. I always forget the name of the Java payload that we use. So let's go ahead and make sure. When I see and hear this stream now, my greeting, hey weirdos, seems prophetic. Everyone is a little bit weird, my friend. Everyone is a little bit weird. You have to get weird in order to learn. And when you learn, you gain. Okay? Is this console public? I really like the colors. I think this is just the default console for Kali. If you install Kali Linux, this is the default console you will get. So we want this one. That seems reasonable. Oh. It remembers already. Let's find out what our IP address, 1010.14.30. 1010.14.30. We'll call it Cthulhu.war, as we do. We are generating a war file, which is a sort of a zipped together conglomeration of jar files, which themselves are zipped together conglomerations of Java class files. And I know it gets confusing, but really when you're talking about Java, we're just talking about zip compression the whole way down. There even is a tier above war called EAR files, because Java makes no sense. All right, so let us upload a malicious war file. Did I say malicious? A happy but very persuasive jar file. Where is LogForge? Here it is. We will deploy. Upload failed. Exceeds the maximum permitted size of 1 bytes. You can't see. There's an error message up here. Exceeds the maximum permitted size of 1 bytes. So it seems like we're not. I'm getting a small indication that this is not. We're just trying to give. I'm actually very dejected. I'm very upset. We're just trying to give this Tomcat instance a friend. Okay? He deserves a friend. Everyone deserves a friend. And yet they will not accept our friendship. I am sad. I am quite sad this day. We'll have to find another way to get our friendship in there. I came here for learning and hacking with Elsa Jean references. Is this the wrong stream? What Al-Hazred does on his stream, on his own time, is his own business. This is Al-Haz-Ross's stream today. How realistic is Mr. Robot the show? Quite realistic. Some stuff is a little bit wonky, but you'd only notice if you were actually in the field. It is, to most people, it's going to be more realistic than just about anything you would get there. So we are at this point noting the name of the box, right? And we also want to note that Tomcat log for shell. We also want to note that it said that Tomcat can be configured to use log4j. This seems fine. Logger error. So the thing about log4j is, let's just take this. This right here. And let's do sudo netcat tech nlvp 389 is LDAP's port. We're going to be looking to listen on LDAP. There we go. And we're going to head in here. So where is he? So the thing about log4j is, let's find that upload packet. Where was the packet where we uploaded? Was it this one? No? Was it this one? Oh, that's to Google. I forgot to set my scope. So we do see, here we go, to upload. And we can send this to repeater. And we can try a few things here. We can try, I don't really know if I want to change that. Let's just try, we can just try putting this string in just about everywhere. Oh, I forgot to change the IP address, didn't I? Yeah. My goodness. I should really pay attention to what I am doing. We're just beating the devil out of it. We're just beating the devil out of this box, but we need to be a little bit more precise. LogForge. Okay, so we want to 10, 10, 14, 30. Like that. I guess we can leave that. I don't think it matters, but we can leave it. And let's just copy this. And we're going to try and put it into just about every input field we can find to see if we can trigger a callback over here. Nope. We have our war. This is where our war file is. We can try and replace this. Do that. Let's remove this. Still nothing. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get the application to log something that we're sending it. We can try to put it here. Nope. Let's just go back to what the original was. User agent. Let's put it in the user agent. Still nothing there. Couldn't upload the war file. Yeah, there was a maximum file size of 1 bytes. I feel like we need a little Bobby Jindy. We don't see little Bobby Jindy very often. We do not see Bobby Jindy super often. Not on this stream anyway. It is not a favorite topic. We can try putting the string in all of these locations. Aha! Alas. So this is sort of how you test for log. This, my friends, is sort of how you test for log4shell. Okay, for the log4j exploit, the notorious log4j exploit. You kind of just put the thing in just about everywhere. You just put it in everywhere. You put the exploit in a little bit. You put the exploit in just about everywhere. It's a spray and pray sort of situation. So with all the input fields, you can put it in user agents. You can put it in cookies. You can put it in. You're looking for any location that is being logged. Okay. By the application. So user agents are often logged. Host headers are often logged. Input, like things that are put, I don't know which one was, let's find out which one was, which one of these was being logged. There we go. So we can just put it in context path, and let's see. And here is our our trigger right here. We can go ahead and send this to repeater. There we are. So at this point, we do need some kind of tool to exploit this. We need a handler that's going to listen on the LDAP port and is going to execute code for us here. What is that /tf2ryx? That was just, you don't really need that. You don't really need that. We can remove that. That was just in the string that I copied out from somewhere. I copied it out of here. The classic, this is the classic log4j attack string right there. And I just copied it out to make sure I didn't get it wrong. But you do not need that this part at the end. You can just make this anything. Cthulhu fhtagn. We can just make that anything. It doesn't really matter. And we still get the connection. So at this point, we are triggering this application to make a callback on LDAP, to make an LDAP request for some Java class files to execute. So we can actually hand it some compiled Java code and have it just execute for us. Now, there are plenty of tools that will do this for us. Alhazred skeets log4shell like he skeeted my mom. Indeed, Jiffaram, Alhazred does indeed get around like that. Does indeed get around. But he does use a rubber, so you don't have to worry that Alhazred would have caught anything from your mom. You do not have to worry about that, I promise. Okay? Alrighty. Exploit GitHub. Can Alhaz Ross drop an F-bomb? I'm getting anxious. No, We're being very nice today, okay? Listen, today is a good day. Today is a good day, and every day is a good day if you're hacking, okay? Every single day. This looks fine. We'll just grab a proof of concept. And we can execute a command of choice. This looks fine. We will go ahead and grab this. We're going to need to kill this server. And alrighty, sudo git clone. Okay. We're going to execute some nice happy commands. Okay? Some nice, pleasant, happy commands. Is it just main.py? Does not require any third-party binaries. Actually, this maybe doesn't look like what we want. It's just trying to put the payload in. Maybe this isn't what we want. I just want the server. So yeah, if you're wondering why you're seeing Minecraft stuff, Minecraft was vulnerable to this back in the day. What happened? Yes. Can I help you? Helen of Tor. Can you please explain this part? It's literally the fuzzy part for me. Okay, so which part of it don't you understand? So log4 shell, I encourage you to research log4shell, the log4shell exploit. And the log4shell exploit basically is a vulnerability in a popular Java library called log4j that allows remote code execution in logged strings. Whenever it logs something, you can inject a malicious string that forces the logging library to do something to execute code on your behalf. Okay, in this case, the code it's going to execute is going to be some Java class files, and I'm looking for a good POC. I'm looking for a good way, a good tool to exploit this. We need something to handle the LDAP query. We can't just have it reach out for a Python. Netcat listener. This seems good. Perfect. This looks like exactly what we're looking for. Perfect. Okay, we'll use this. That looks like exactly what we're looking for.
Hey, listen!
Can you use the Jindy exploit kit? I don't know what that is. What is the what exploit kit? The JNDI? You mean JNDI, not JDNI? Exploit kit? I'm not familiar with this. Exploit kit. A tool for generating workable full integration of WISO serial.
A hunter must hunt.
Top Gun, top 5 worst
What are
movies
we
ever
doing
made, hands
today?
down. And that message is one of the top 5 worst takes that I've ever had in my chat. So congratulations, Crispy Bacon. You're taking the prize for shittiest take. I use that exploit when this machine. I've never used this exploit kit. I'm not sure how to use it, but I can if we would like to see it. At least I can try. Let's try the other one first, and if it doesn't work, we'll try the exploit kit. Maybe we'll end up doing it multiple ways. Okay, so here we are. So I think we just need to pip install the requirements. Yep. Let's do that. Okay, we pip installed. Now we run poc.py. We want it to, let's split it in half. Did it want us to use a specific port? 9001. We'll just go ahead and use what the directions are telling us to use. Okay, user IP localhost. Let's do 10.10.14.30. Web port. Wait, now I'm confused. What is it doing? What is the web port? Oh, the LDAP server is going to redirect to an HTTP server. I forgot that LogForge had to do that. So local port 9001 seems fine. For a reverse shell, we will go ahead and get an error. Oh, it's pointing to a Java version. JDK. So it's trying to access the Java JDK. I don't know why he would hard code a path in here. It seems very odd to me. I don't know where my... I might have to modify the script here. I already don't like this exploit. He's apparently hard coding a Java binary in here, I guess. Very, very odd. I don't know why you would do this. It seems very strange to me. Okay, we might just end up using the other thing. This is very strange. I don't know why someone would write a script this way, but... Alright, we're using the... We'll try the exploit kit this time. Because apparently that person can't write a script for... That person can't write a script. Goodbye. Alright, let's do this guy, I guess. For Jindy exploit kit, you need to cruise. I'm going to follow the instructions, don't worry. We're going to figure it out. I thought there would be an easier, like, fire and forget log4shell POC in here, but apparently not. Why so serial with support to dynamic commands? Now it's possible to execute commands directly, making the tool a lot more convenient. Okay. Probably just Java reverse shell. Okay. How do I install this? CGNDI exploit kit. Okay, is it going to give me some indication of how to install it? Oh, there's a compiled version. It's a Java thing. So we will download this. Is this the Log4j room? Yeah, we're doing some Log4j today. Some happy Log4j stuff today. Let's go JNDI. Can we do attack H? Or we're going to have to do a Java attack jar. Okay, it's just going. It's just doing its thing. Okay. We're doing... So what is it actually doing here? It doesn't... It's telling me all the stuff it can do, but it's not telling me simple usage. Why so serial modified? Commons collections 5. Payload 5.ser. Okay, and then we run... Okay, now it's okay, it's giving us basic usage here. So it is listening on all those ports. And this is the payload to execute. And that appears to have worked. So we're just going to do exactly... So what is this modified YSO serial it uses? Modified YSO serial. Yeah, well, where's the modified? It says YSO serial modified. What is the modified Y? Okay. Is there a separate version of YSO serial that I need here? It says YSO serial modified. What modified YSO serial do we need? Will the regular YSO serial work? Using VMware? No, this is VirtualBox. The modified YSO serial input shell commands like ls into the payload. Yeah, but where? Like, it says YSO serial modified. There's 2 YSO serials here. Maybe one of these, or 3 YSO serials here. 4. So which one of these is the modified one? I don't know which one they expect me to use. I want to use the one that this person is using. Does this guy have another project that... Oh, thank God.
Hey, listen!
I figured it out. My friend, Angel D, my brother in Christ. My brother in Christ. We figured it out. Okay, we got there. Mr. Robot, also, my brother in Cthulhu. We got there. Okay, we found Why So Serial. Okay, we found it. Why So Serial modified. Perfect. Except no releases published. Oh, God. Well, let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, boy. I always get antsy when I have to compile Java code. But I want to use what this person is using. Okay, we are building. Let's hope this works. Feed it your energy, my friends. Okay, listen, give it your energy. I guess we'll just do Stream Raiders while we're waiting for this. And of course we did get errors. I hate compiling Java code. I hate it. I hate it. God damn it. Let's see if the payload will work. We don't have a payload yet. We don't have a payload. The problem we have is that the modified version of Why So Serial does not compile. Because no Java, if you were doing specifically right, will ever compile. Nothing ever compiles. I'm just going to turn down Stream Raiders a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right. Sorovi and the Menacing Ginger. Sorovi popping off with 16 kills. Nice. Well done, Sorovi. You beat the devil out of them. We're going to go... Ooh, we can get 3 chests here. You can download an already compiled version. Okay, well, hopefully that is the case. Java, like, is such a pain in the ass in that regard. Slayer X1 with the 3 months. We are doing some happy little hacks today, Slayer X1. Some happy little hacks. Studio JVLA, thank you for the follow. La La Land Gamer, thank you for the follow as well. I do see one in the target directory. So let's check out target. Yeah, we do have Why So Serial modified.jar. And I thought it was an error message at first, but it appears to be the help dialog as designed. So I think that does work. So let's go ahead and let's just follow the exact thing they're doing here. Okay. Okay, so Java jar. We're going to do Commons Collections 5. This one is specifically the one they want us to use. My goodness, MSEC, welcome, my friend. How was your stream? I hope you added many new wrinkles to your brain. Bash. Oh, God. Ooh, that felt good. That was a good one. So it wants the shell? Like, what does it actually want? Payload type, Commons Collections terminal type. We want bash, excellent, and then the command. That seems pretty straightforward. Bash, and the command, we're just going to have it ping ourselves first. Ping taxi 3 10 10 14 30. And I should probably output that to a file. It was log, no, it was Jindy exploit kit. I guess we'll just drop it right there. We'll call it Cthulhu.Sair for serialized is what they called it. Okay. And then we execute. Okay, so let's do that. Permission denied. I'm running as root. How am I'm sudoing it. How is it permission denied? LogForge. Cthulhu.Sair. An illegal reflective access operation. We got those errors before, so I think we are okay. Well, it is illegal, so we do unfortunately need to arrest the creators of Why So Serial. FBI, open up! Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I don't make the rules, okay? So we'll do JNDI exploit kit. Okay, so what is it? It wants JNDI exploit kit. All right, and then what does it want? Look, tac capital L 10 10 14 30. One 3 8 9. I'm just copying exactly what they're doing here. 10 10 14 30 90 90. I guess that's the HTTP server. And the reverse shell. I don't know what TAC R is. What is TAC R? RMI address. I don't know what that is. But it's on 1099, apparently. 10, 10, 14, 30, 1099. And then the payload is home Alhazred, HacktheBox, LogForge, and then Cthulhu.ser. Okay. So is that all we need? We probably need to have a netcat list, or a sudo tcp dump tag I ton 0 ICMP. So we'll listen for pings. And then what's this actually going to do? And we have to give it that LDAP link, I'm assuming. Okay. Okay, it is now listening on all those ports. And I think it wanted us to copy an LDAP link from up here. Right here. The question is, which JDK is it? That's the real question. Which JDK should we go with? Because Java versions are very, very important. JDK 1.8. Well, I guess we'll just spitball it until we find one, huh? So we can come over. That's what we're going to be browsing for. We can paste that. Let's just paste this in here. And then we'll paste in this. Okay. That looks fine. We can take this string, and now we see if our friend, the manager, will accept it. Let's just go back to HTML. Right here. We did get and we did not get, it seems like we didn't get it seems like that did not work. Yeah, or it got a request, but I don't think that the rest of it happened because it says send LDAP object with serialized payload, blah 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 blah, and we did not get that. Well, that didn't seem like it worked. Let us try, I guess, a different one of these. Let's just try this one, I guess. Don't really know what's going wrong here. I've never used this at all. It was recommended to me in chat. I thought there would be more easy to use Log4j exploits, but it seems...
Hey! Listen!
What? Yes, Mr. Robot. I think you're TAC L. Did I was just copying directly what it said. What it is going to 1389. What do you need? Like 1389. Right there. What's your problem? What's the concern? What? Great. Okay. Well, we didn't get anything there. I don't like these kinds of exploits where I just spitball stuff and hope it works. I guess we can try this. I do not like just spitballing stuff and hoping it works. But in this case, I'm not sure what else to do. This is kind of just how log4j goes. It's kind of a boring exploit. You kind of just spitball it and hope it works. Oh. It seems like it may have worked. Did it work? We did not get any pings. So that appears to have not worked. But we got more this time than we did last time. So I guess that is progress. Which one did we use? We used RMI. Let's just try this now. I am not a fan of log4 shell. It is a frustrating exploit. We get nothing. This is very boring. I don't know what's going wrong. I am very bored. I don't know what is wrong. I hate Java. I hate log4shell. This is always what it's like. With the raid, my friend. Welcome. When I executed this payload, I did not include the tag J or the tag R. Okay, well, I'm just following the directions, dude. Like, literally, this is what it said to do. I'm just following the directions, my dude. I don't know what to tell you. I'm following the directions. This does not seem to work. This seems to work like ass. Honestly, this entire exploit chain seems to work like complete ass. I guess we'll try this now. And there's no way for me to debug it or figure out what the hell is going on. You just kind of just try stuff until something works, and I'm very bored. This is tremendously this is a super boring exploit, and I'm very bored just trying stuff and hoping that all this magic works, and it does not. So this seems like really bad. Like this honestly doesn't seem like it works at all. So I don't know. I don't know, fellas. What is the room? This is HacktheBox. This is HacktheBox LogForge. Like, I don't know what to tell you, fellas. We're cruising at the lowest viewers I've ever had because I don't know what I'm doing here. This is garbage. Like, I really don't like LogForge, fellas. I really don't like it. This is our Log4j. This is very boring. Like, I don't know what I'm doing the exact directions. I don't know what's going wrong. Like, there's no way to debug it. There's no way to figure out why this is not working. You just keep trying stuff until it fucking works. Like, this is Log4j. This is all it ever is. And this is what people want to see, apparently. Or don't want to see, because we have the lowest viewers I've had in months. Because no one wants to see this. This is complete garbage. I don't blame them. This is very boring. There's nothing for me to do. Like, all I'm doing is trying these dumb attack strings over and over again. And nothing seems to work. Like, nothing works. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Like, I don't know. This is bad. I don't know, dude. This doesn't seem to work. Don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm just throwing random crap. I'm incredibly bored. I'm incredibly bored. Like, there's nothing going on here. I'm following the directions exactly. I've never used this tool before. I'm not familiar with it. And why not upload a small war? Do you have a war that's 1 byte in size? Do you have a malicious war that's 1 byte in size? My guess is you do not. You're supposed to do this, but I'm incredibly bored. I don't know what to do. This does not seem to work. I generated the payload exactly the way that this did. I don't know. This just seems terrible. Like, this does not seem like it works. This Jindy exploit kit seems just bad. It doesn't seem like it works to me. I'm doing it exactly the way this says. We're just not getting callbacks. We're just not getting callbacks, my friends. No happy little callbacks today. I'll keep trying, but this is incredibly boring, and I don't blame anyone for not wanting to watch this, because this sucks. Like, this is what people wanted to see. So that's what we're doing. Here's a question. Why did I not get... I should have gotten pings there. Why am I not... Does just like TCP dump like filter out pings that are coming from localhost, I wonder? The music is not gone, it's just low at the moment. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. Am I doing this wrong or something? I don't... I guess I can just try that. Maybe I'm not supposed to do it with Why So Serial or anything. I don't know, I'm just bored with this. This just seems like it's garbage. Like, I feel like I'm doing it exactly the way it's telling me to, and nothing works. It just doesn't work. Is it going to automatically serialize this for me, I wonder? I guess we can try this now. I don't know. I'm in general incredibly bored by this machine. This is not exciting or interesting. I'm not learning anything. Just throwing crap at this machine and hoping that it works. I hate this kind of crap. Did it get anything? And same thing as before. It seems to send a reference that doesn't actually reference anything. Is there an exec template JDK8? Is that here? There is no exec template JDK8. Is it in here? Maybe I need to use it in here. I don't know what exec template JDK8 is supposed to be. Taking out the TACJ. I'm just doing the exact thing it says in the directions. I don't know how else to do it. I'm doing the exact thing it says in the directions. I don't know what, I'm literally just following the directions on the GitHub, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Must hunt.
It's just not doing it. It gets a redirect for exec template jdk8.class, but that goes nowhere. Nothing happens. So I don't know. Like, again, the GitHub page does not clear up where any of this stuff is happening, or what is happening here. I'm not taking, like, I don't want to do like a walkthrough. This is very boring. Like people are just pasting in lines from walkthroughs now. Okay, just don't. I mean, none of this none of it seems to work. It doesn't do anything. It just doesn't seem like this is a good tool at all. I've never used it. It doesn't seem like it's good at all. It seems bad. It just fails. There's no explanation of what's going wrong. I don't know what to tell you. Never used it before. Doesn't work. Okay, doesn't work. It just gets, I imagine that it can't find the class file. I don't know where the class file is supposed to be. I don't know how to set up the class file. None of this is made clear in the GitHub. Apparently Mr. Robot did all of this and it all just magically worked for him, which is fantastic for him. I'm very happy that all of this stuff mystically, magically worked for him. It doesn't work. This is not good. I'm very bored. I have the lowest viewers I've had in a very long time. Very, very, very bored. This really sucks. There's nothing to debug or figure out. This is all just garbage. Like, this is, it's just flinging random stupid garbage at this stuff and then and hoping it works. This is just really bad. It's a very bad box. Like, I don't know. It's saying it wants a class file. The class file is not there. Like, so I don't know. The thing should put a class file in there if it expects to find a class file. But it doesn't seem to be doing that. Is there a class file here? No? Is there any class file? Like, this is very, very bad tool that does not work. Exec template jdk8.class. I don't know where that is supposed to be. Okay, well, it's in target classes template exec template jdk8.class. This is a terrible machine. The next time someone says to do log4j in a box, I'm gonna fucking puke. I don't even know what to debug here. This is so demoralizing. Just get me out of this tool. This tool is garbage. I'm not using this. Let's find another POC that actually works, please. This POC does not work. I would like a POC that works, please. Please give me a POC that works. Please, a POC that works. Nope. This one requires me to compile the Java. It's not going to work. Java never compiles. If you didn't write it yourself on your own machine, it will never compile. This is just link aggregate. These all didn't work. Nope. I am so bored by this shitty box. I am so incredibly bored. This failed out because it was trying to use the extracted Java archive. What Java archive? What Java archive do you fucking... Oh, God. Oh, right here. Well, I guess we'll try this. I need to make an account. Great. Splendid. Which one of these do I want? I guess this one. Great. Boy, I love Java. I love log4shell. Let's just do a log4shell box every single fucking week, shall we? That's what I want to do. All I want to do on this stream is just log4shell all the time. It's such an interesting, cool exploit. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't want to make an account. Great. Okay. Oh, no. Apparently this is... Apparently this is way harder than I ever expected it to be. This is just the same thing that doesn't work. This is the same doesn't work thing. I'm thinking it's the Java version. It can't be the Java version. It's not even getting the class file. I mean, I've tried. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. It's impossible for me. This is the thing. I can't, there's no error message. There's no nothing. It just either works or it doesn't. Like, literally, that's all you get. Like, this is, like, this is all that you get for this vulnerability. This is why it is such a dog shit vulnerability to do in CTFs. This is completely garbage. Nobody likes it in CTFs. It should not ever be in CTFs. And yet, this is what we get. This is what we're dealing with. Because people wanted to see this today. For some reason. Like, there's nothing interesting. Like, all of it is completely boring and terrible. I don't know. Let's just run it again, I guess. We'll just run it again. Here we go. We're just going to copy and paste random fucking garbage into the fucking terminal and hope that it eventually works. I don't know. Let's try this one. Who fucking knows? We're going to copy, paste random fucking garbage into the fucking thing and hope it works. Like, this is all you do. This is what you do. This is all that you can do because there's no debugging that can happen. No anything that can happen. Java is garbage and does not work. This JNDI exploit kit is similarly garbage. Nothing. You get nothing. Nothing happens. Like, Mr. Robot is saying it just magically worked for him. I'm very happy for him. I'm very happy. Apparently Mr. Robot wasn't doing it in front of 150 people, and it worked for him very well. I'm very happy for him. I really could not express more how happy I am for Mr. Robot that it worked for him. But this is garbage. It does not work. I do not know what's wrong. There's no way for me to debug it. It's just trying new fucking garbage. It does not seem like it works at all. Yeah, wow. That was the same thing that's happened every single time. That's the same thing that's happened every single time. Nothing works. Doesn't work. Don't know, dude. Don't know. There's no way for me to debug it. I don't know what the Java version is supposed to be. I feel like I've tried all these Java versions, and none of them have worked. This is a bottom tier machine. Does not work. It's sending the class and then it fails. So it's probably a Java version error, but I feel like I've tried literally all of these and none of them have worked. So I don't know what to tell you. Kind of just really demoralized right now. This is very, very shitty. I'm never doing... I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm never doing Log4j on stream ever again. This is the last time that I will ever do Log4j on stream. This is so extraordinarily dull and boring for me. And it's so extraordinarily dull and boring and demoralizing for me. Maybe it's this. Oh, yeah, that works too. Doesn't get us anywhere, but that does something, I guess. At least it's not throwing an error message. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is the last time you will ever see this shitty, terrible exploit on stream. This is the last time. I am never doing it again. I don't even want to do it now. This is miserable for me. Wow, how interesting. It did nothing. Big shock. Well, how interesting. It just did nothing for the 40th time. I'm wondering if I'm just not getting the pings. I'm just going to try to have it send a reverse shell, I guess. Where is it? Please kill me. Please just end my fucking miserable existence. Please just end my fucking miserable existence. Just gonna put a reverse shell in here. I don't know what else to do. This is just not fun. There's nothing fun or enjoyable about this. It's just trying random garbage. I thought it would be easier than this because I thought there'd be a POC exploit that I could easily modify, but there isn't. It's garbage. It's all apparently garbage. And all I get in chat is people telling me, oh, it worked for me. Okay, doesn't help me. I don't really care if it worked for you. I'm very happy it did, but I don't really care. Alrighty. I mean, this isn't going to work either. I already know. None of this is going to work. Okay. Hey, you want to copy and paste some more crap again? I don't know if I want to use bypass or anything. I guess we'll try that. I mean, I know this is very low energy. Obviously it's low energy. Like, there's nothing energetic about this. You guys picked the most boring, lame exploit that's out there. Like, we picked a box that has Log4j, which is apparently what you guys want to see. What a big shock. I didn't get a reverse shell. This is so engaging. I love scrolling up and then clicking on a new thing to copy-paste. I don't even know if I'm doing this correctly. I don't trust this project at all. It doesn't seem like it works at all. Okay. Doesn't work either. Keep trying. Just try some garbage. I don't know. I hope you enjoy copy-pasting garbage, because that's what Log4Shell is. Copy-pasting garbage. And having people tell you it worked for you. Wow. Get nothing. What a big shock. We got nothing. Did we try? We tried 1.6. We can try 1.7. I am so engaged and interested in what is going on. What an interesting exploit that everybody wants to see. What a fascinating exploit this is. My goodness. So much fun to exploit. We're learning so much. Wow. What a big shock. It didn't work.
A hunter must hunt.
I don't know what to tell you guys. This is dog shit. So I don't know what to tell you. This is the most demoralized I've ever been on this stream. This is complete dog shit. This does not this exploit kit thing does not work. It is bad. Does not work. Trying to think of literally anything I could have done differently. I don't know. See, it's saying command here. Like, this is my problem with the tool. What command? Like, I'm not trying to give you a fucking... Do I have to include attack C to fucking keep it from... I want it to be executing... I'm giving it a payload, and for some reason it doesn't seem to like that. Even though I'm following the directions on the GitHub page. I mean, this is all... I mean, any number of things could be wrong here. There's no way for me to debug it or figure out what's going wrong. There's just no way. This is how Log4Shell is. This is why I don't do it on stream, because it's so incredibly dull if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, which it usually doesn't, because the Java version is different or something. It just won't work, and you won't know why. You'll just have no idea why. There's no way to debug it. There's no way to figure it out. You are just screwed. Let's do this again. Nothing. It's all you ever get. Nothing. Okay. I'm so tired of copy-pasting. I'm just going to paste it everywhere. I'm so fucking tired of copy-pasting. I'm so bored with fucking copy-paste. No, it doesn't work. I'm sorry, I have to take the wig off, guys. My head is... It's constricting my head like crazy. Is there a reason we aren't doing it manually like the Try Hack Me room? I don't even remember how I did it in the Try Hack Me room. I guess we could go back to that and look. I don't even remember. I've just been using exploit kits that I thought there would be a robust exploit kit for this. There isn't. It doesn't work. It works like shit. Like this is garbage. It doesn't work. It's not clear why it's failing. It doesn't have like the output at once. Yeah, I know there's a walkthrough. The problem is that the Java version might be different. I don't know what... The Java is really picky about versions. Java is insanely picky about version. And if we have a different Java version on our machine than the target has, it's not going to work. This is what the people wanted to see, though, so that's what we're doing. We're doing Log4Shell. Everyone wanted to see it. Let's do a Log4Shell room. I hope they're enjoying themselves. Because this sucks ass. Alright, where was John Hammond's Log4Shell room? Was it was like solar or something, wasn't it? No, it was what was John Hammond's? We did it on stream and I don't remember what it was. It was like solar or something, wasn't it? My God, this is absolute misery. Why do we do this? It's not solar. It's not what it's called. It's not. I'm searching for it. It's not there. Oh, no, there it is. Never mind. I had it on challenges. The search results was on challenges. Well, this exploit kit is dog shit. I don't care what anyone says, that is dog shit. You don't get any error output. I don't know why it's failing. I tried all the Java versions, didn't work. So very bad. Very, very bad. Here's Marshall Sec. We're from where I installed it when we did the... Okay. Jar. I'm just following the Try Hack Me walkthrough. Fucking bored with this stupid fucking exploit. Okay, well that just failed out. That's good. That's fine. I'm doing it. What do you want? What do you want? I'm doing it exactly this... Okay. Okay, well, this seems like it's going very well. Fucking exploit that I fucking hate. Like, whenever I look for this in the wild, I literally just scan for an LDAP receipt. I've never once tried to exploit it in the wild because of how much of a gargantuan pain in the ass it always is. Like a gargantuan, unmitigated pain in the ass it always is to get it to work. It's just absolute fucking misery every single time. Okay. Compile it. I bet you the Java version's going to be wrong. Bet any amount of money that the Java interface is going to be wrong. Or the Java version is going to be wrong. What is it complaining about? Did I fat finger something? Yeah. Well, we have exploit.class in there now. Okay. Isn't log4shell such an interesting exploit? It's so interesting. I love how I've tried the same thing 50 fucking times and gotten basically nowhere. We do not get a hit. Okay, so we do not get a hit on our web server. I found the fix. I don't know if I believe you. Like, we're not even getting the redirect to work. Why is the redirect not working? Like, it's not even... It should just redirect to port 8000. We don't even... I guess we'll try the other thing again. I'm never, ever, ever, ever doing this hexploit on stream again. This is the most misery that I've ever had while live streaming. I guess we'll clone this shitty fucking repo again. And we'll try an old release and see if it mystically works then. Alright, so what? You want to get, check out, and then what was the commit? No, we're not doing... There will not be a log for shell price. We're not ever doing it again. This is the last time you will ever see this exploit on stream. If someone ever recommends it, I'm going to time them out immediately. If someone ever recommends log for shell, I'm timing them out immediately. This is misery. There's nothing interesting to learn or anything. Okay. I guess we'll just keep listening on the same thing. Well, now it gives us less output. That's nice. I guess we'll just do the LDAP ones starting from the top. Boy, oh boy, what an interesting box this is. I'm so interested. Well, at least it's giving us output like it says. Oh, wow. And that actually did work. So it looks like this thing is fucking just completely broken. Wow. Well, at least we got there. Yippee. Yes, thank you, Mr. Robot. I don't know why he would just, like, break. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to complain. Let's just finish this up. Watch me have to do this fucking shit again. That's often with That's common with Hack the Box boxes. If the box has a theme, it makes you do the theme over and over again. Okay. Well, we're gonna go and we're looking for comp first. Tomcat users.xml. It should just say Tomcat Tomcat. Password must be changed. Username IP, password IP. Well, I can't imagine. I mean, SSH was open. We also saw FTP was filtered. There's an HTB user. HTB. We can read user.txt. So there's user.txt. We see that HTB user has the sudo as admin successful there. So it is likely that that person can sudo. My brain hurts now because Jindy destroyed me. Again, this is why I don't like to do log4shell. I thought by now we'd have a fucking exploit kit that wasn't complete dog shit. But I was completely wrong. It's all bad. It's all just bad. I wasn't too worried about it because I thought by now we'd have an exploit that didn't suck ass. Apparently it does suck ass. We did see FTP was open, so PS AUX grep FTP. What is this FTP server that's running? Yippee. Fucking more Java. Oh, God. Please end my fucking misery. So we're gonna have to do fucking log4shell on this fucking Java server. Do we have FTP client here? We do. Localhost. Anonymous. Not logged in. This has got to be a troll, right? Okay, permission denied. Oh, but it says local. I'm in the wrong directory. Let's go into dev shm. This has got to be a troll. Anonymous. It says login failed, but I can directory list. What? I'm very what?
Hackerman.
What? What? I thought IPSec would have something. I was for sure we're in for something fucking spicy. What? What was that about? We've got run.sh. What? I mean, maybe we can move on? Like, I'm actually... Is this the intended way? See, someone's done this, okay? Someone's done this. What? Was that the intended way? I just saw that there had to be FTP based on Nmap, so that was unintended. The intended way was FTP, but it couldn't have been that easy. It couldn't have been that easy. Was there a different way involving FTP? Is there someone clarify, is there a different way involving FTP? Okay. All right, we'll skip that then. Let's if it's not the intended way, it looks like somebody fucked something up. Where is the jar file is it an opt maybe? Where is the jar file located? I thought it was in roots directory, but if we're not supposed to use... Like 10 minutes ago you were Maximus, and are you not? Yeah, but if it's... I want to root the box the correct way. I don't want to just, like, fucking scam my way. I don't even know if that was a scam. Like, what even just happened? I'm really confused. What was the name of the jar file? Right here? Is this stored anywhere else besides the root directory? I mean, if there's more... If it's just not log4shell, I'm okay with it. Like, literally any exploitation other than log4shell would be fine. It's just in the root directory. What? Literally anything other than log4shell I'm okay with. Like, can we just pull this down? Which netcat? Okay, we have netcat. Let's just pull this down, I guess. ftp.jar. We'll just call it ftp.jar. Perfect. Okay, okay. Did I do it right? Maybe it's just taking a minute. Oh, I think it's going to leave the connection open. I forgot to put the TACW3. Let's do MD5 sum ftp.jar. ABD78. MD5 sum FTP server. ABD78. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, so who's done OSWE and remembers what the name of the Java decompiler was? In OSWE, we use a Java decompiler. What was the name? JD GUI, that was the one. Do I have it on here? I want to use that again. I want to decompile it. So Java, much like C# with dnspy, Java can be easily and decompiled. So that's what we want to do here. JD GUI sounds right. Java decompiler, perfect. Download. Is it sudo apt search JD GUI? It's not in my repos. JD-GUI perhaps? We do have it. Sudo apt install JD GUI. Okay, we're installing. Okay, JD GUI. All right, we'll open file ftp.jar. Alrighty. So you see, we open up the jar file and you can see some stuff here. Some stuff is happening. This looks like all the dependencies. Server.class and worker.class. And JD-GUI sounds like a lawyer. I admire your persistence. I'm fine decompiling a jar, and like, this is at least interesting. This is interesting. Decompiling a jar and looking for vulnerabilities. There's a difference between this and just firing blanks at a fucking target that just don't work for no apparent reason. I mean, like, that's, yeah. Yeah. Like, what user is running this Java FTP? If I can exploit it somehow. If it's just not log4j, I'm okay with it. Again, log4j is just lame. It is being run by root, so if I can get remote code execution or something here. So what do we have here? Oh boy. Oh god, never mind. I spoke too soon. So it is log4j again. It is log4j again. But log4shell is not going to work because FTP is only listening on localhost, I think. So I think we won't be able to get it to reach out to us, maybe. Or, I mean, we'd still be able to get code execution as root, I would think. Well, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's look through this whole thing. So we got the logger class that we're setting up here. Come down here, just lots of logger stuff. What about looking at class specific to the app instead of dependencies? I mean, we are going to look at dependencies. Is this am I looking at log? I'm actually, oh no, I clicked on the class. That's my bad. I thought I was looking at the server class file. My bad. I forgot. I clicked on this link and it opened a new thing. I didn't mean to do that. I just meant to, okay. So it's that was just log4j that we were looking at there. Could not create server socket. So stopped. Okay, so that just, so what about worker class? Is there like just, can there just be credentials or something in here? Is that too much to ask? Is it too much to ask that there just be credentials in this file? Execute command. Okay, these are all the FTP commands. Okay, well, don't tell me the answer right off the bat. Don't do that. Don't just tell me the answer. This.valid password. Where is this declared? Okay, well, that makes sense. So there's environment variables that contain FTP user and FTP password. Is there a reason I can't just log4j this, though? Is there a reason I can't just get code execution here? Like in the exact way I just did? The libraries needed for code execution aren't in the jar. Oh, it doesn't have runtime .exec? Yeah, I guess it doesn't have that. Okay, so if that's the case, can Jindy access environment variables? Java sucks. I hate Java so much. I hate it. I hate it so much. Why? Why does everyone use Java? It sucks so bad. Is there an example of accessing an environment variable? Okay, this is not helpful. How to get Jindy environment variables. How do I refer? Did you get a haircut? No. My hair is just tamped down by the wig that I was wearing earlier. Okay, let's just search log for shell environment variable, because we're going to be doing a similar thing to log4j. I want to see, there seems like there should be a way to access environment variables. If there is, we can get some credentials. It's not what I wanted. Right here. ENV. I guess I could have guessed that. All right. So we're going to want to do this. I need it to... Okay, so it's going to send an LDAP query, and in the LDAP query, we're going to include how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? So it needs to make an LDAP query. It needs to make an LDAP query We're going to make an LDAP query, and we're going to insert the environment variables into the LDAP query. So I think we're still going to need to use the exploit kit for this because it has an LDAP server. And then maybe we just capture the traffic with Wireshark. What do you guys think? Like, so the exploit kit has an LDAP server, and we can just use Wireshark to capture the traffic of it communicating with the LDAP server. And if we get that, it should... I think that should work. Okay, so we can use this, and we can do something like, is it gonna, no, we're just gonna feed it. We're gonna feed it that same one that worked, except it's gonna look like, okay, so it's gonna look something like this. It's gonna look like, I don't know if this is actually going to work. I've never coded in Jindy. I don't even know if you'd call it coding. Can you do like a nested? Is it supposed to be like nested like this? Or is it supposed to be just ENV? That doesn't seem right. It seems like it would have to be like nested like this. ENV. And then what was the FTP underscore user? Like that. Yeah, it seems like we would have to nest it. I think. Is that right? So nested should work, as people are saying? Okay. So we do that, and then we do... we can do slash... env ftp pass, I think it was. Password. Password. Oh, I was in Obsidian. Password. So, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I think that should work. And we just have it listen. We have Wireshark listen on. Okay, so we start up Wireshark. And we can follow TCP stream. We'll listen on ton 0. Don't have permission. I need to sudo Wireshark. This may or may not work. This seems a little bit wonky to me, but I don't know. Like, this is the quickest way I can think of to capture, to be able to see this traffic. Okay. So we're capturing on that interface now. Unfortunately, our shell is going to, every single time we do anything, is going to fill up our... So what is it logging? Is it logging... When you log in... Is it... What? I need to know what it's logging. Logger... Handle user, log in with invalid user username. So it will log the username string. So we'll do FTP localhost. Okay, we can paste in our little Bobby Jindy thing here. And we can still access the FTP server. Whoopsies. All right, did we capture? That does not seem like it worked. No, this is just our shell. You need another thing at the end? Oh, I do need another at the end. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. You are absolutely correct. I forgot that I needed another closing brace. Like that. Oh, now we're getting traffic. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Maybe it wasn't the traffic we wanted. It's all just shell stuff. Oh no, here's 1389. Yeah, we got the traffic. We can follow TCP stream. Alrighty. Log4j environment leakage. Okay, so we know we're on the right track. We know we're on the right fucking track when IPsec called his thing and Log4j environment leakage. Is it here somewhere? Oh, that's the user. Oh. That's the username. Whoopsies. Okay, no, this is the user and this is the password. That's okay. I didn't. Okay, I missed that. That's the username and that's the password. Okay.
What are you doing, step bro?
Okay, so we can log in as IPsec. User IPsec does not exist. Su root. Or we just log into the FTP server. Oh, so this is what you're just supposed to log into the FTP server now. So IPsec. Username okay. So now it works like a regular. Yeah, there you go. We're logged in successfully. Good work. We're seeing new information now. We're seeing all kinds of new information. This is completely new. We did it. Good work, team. Well, at least this part was interesting. I liked this part. This part was neat. I do not like exploiting log4j to get remote code execution. It's not a very interesting exploit, not fun to watch. So yeah, that was that. Let me get caught up. MSEC and Gar, thank you so much for the raids. Cthulhu fought into the both of you. Cowl2, thank you for the follow. Bug Greedo bringing Not So into the passionate club of cephalopod enthusiasts. Welcome to the All House Red team. Oreo Bite with the 100 Tiggle Biddies. Yeah, it's not fun. I honestly, Log4j sounds super good. Log4Shell sounds super cool because of all the doomsday prophesizing that we got last year because of it. But let me tell you, for any pen tester who's tried to exploit this in the wild, it's a gargantuan fucking pain in the ass to exploit this exploit in the wild. Is it a really important exploit that people need to be aware of and organizations need to look for? Absolutely. But motherfuck, is it a pain in the ass when you sit down and try and actually exploit this thing. Jesus. Super Slayer 0050, Repara More, Zabumafu. Wow, if that's a reference to that show I used to watch as a kid, well done. Ang222D, Ryghost, and Hannah, thank you for the follow. KGB, thank you for the follow as well. Viva las the questions. Hane with the 10 Tiggle Biddies, welcome. Yeah, thank you. Welcome, and thank you for the 10 Tiggle Biddies. Hackbeard with the first time indoctrination into the cult. Welcome to the All Has Red team. So, yeah, that was shit. Would having something like different Docker containers with different Docker versions, Java versions have help in trying to exploit Log4j? Absolutely. The problem is that you have to spin up a different Docker container for every Java version.
Me last bitties.
And that's a pain. The core of the problem is there's no way to know accurately what version of Java the target is running, and Java is very sensitive to version. Very, very sensitive to version. Bruno, thank you so much for your last Tiggle Biddies. I appreciate it. Java code just will not run if it's not on the correct version, which I hate. I hate that about Java, and it's especially painful when you're trying to exploit Log4j because you need a class file that's been compiled in the correct version of Java. So that's just a gargantuan pain in the ass every single time. Anyone who's tried to exploit this vulnerability in the wild will be able to tell you it is a gargantuan pain in the ass. The second part of the box was much more interesting, and I wish we would have had the exploit kit not be shitty for the first part, because we would have just cruised through that part. That would have been pretty straightforward with the exploit kit, I think. Usually they're backwards compatible. Yeah, usually. That's a big fucking usually. The word usually is doing a fuckload of work in that sentence. Holy shit. Like, the word usually is fucking, is doing so much work in that sentence that it's mind-boggling. But yes, usually Java is backwards compatible. Chant inspires me to try harder. The problem is, I mean, I got so demoralized by this one because there's nothing to debug. It just fails and you don't know why. Like that's Log4Shell. It just fails and you don't know why. It was probably a Java version issue. I don't know what... It seemed like it worked fine when you reverted the commit. Yeah. Jifferam with the problem is also that I'm doing it in front of a whole bunch of people, and I know it's boring, so I'm losing viewers, and at the same time, my pride is impinged because I can't get this exploit to work. It's a lot of factors that just demoralize me when stuff like that happens. Jifferam with 1 Zin, Fallout Ghost, Aoras, Atlander, and 420 San with the welcome to the All Has Red team, my friends. Thank you, Jifferam. Let's do Stream Raiders. You made Alhaz Ross mauled. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maticus, you can refund your points on Alhaz Ross if you want to. I know you didn't really get the bang for your buck that you deserved on that one. It's just Log4j is a very frustrating exploit to exploit. That's all it is. It's like Java serialization, but even worse. California with the 10 Tiggle Biddies. Welcome. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've hated Java ever since keeping Burp Suite running after a Java update. Java's a pain in the ass. It really is. I do not like Java. And that's why every time I see I have to compile my own Java, I my asshole puckers because I can never seem to compile Java properly. Java's just a pain in the ass. Which is why Log4Shell exists in the first place. Well, kind of. It's a third-party library, but Java itself is a challenge. It's a challenge. We're going to go with that. Microsoft Java is less painful to work with. Ever seen like 5 versions of Java installed on one machine? I think that might be the amount that I have on Kali. Maticus and Leviteral with the most kills and most assists. I feel, man, I was malding at this OSCP box because there were a fuck ton of ports with possible attack paths, but not quite. I had to get creative on this one. Like, I'm fine with that kind of stuff. What frustrated me about this box is that there was no way for me to debug what was going wrong. I did the exploit exactly as the GitHub repo indicated, and it did, and everything looked different. So the GitHub repo is just bad. Its README is bad. Its explanation is bad. And reverting to a previous commit apparently unfucked it, which was nice. Thank you again for that, Mr. Robot. I saw that shit all the time in IT support. Yeah, it's totally normal. Just not the most fun box for me. The second part was fun. The Privesk, that was fun. I kind of wish someone kind of spoiled. What did the person say in chat? There was a person in chat that said something about credentials, and I was like, okay, let's just go look for credentials. So it was a little bit spoiled, but that's okay. I don't care about spoilers or anything. I consider this a collaborative effort. So yeah, Excitebite, thank you for the follow. Nice name, by the way. Can we get a root shell in this box using the way from first part of the stream? As Tiberius pointed out, the runtime libraries that are required to, like, if we look at this Java class file that we compiled to execute. Can kill this wire shark. Exploit.java. So we need the runtime library, the java.lang.runtime library, to use the getRuntime and getRuntime class.exec and the exec method. We need this to be loaded into the process, and it isn't here. Yeah, you can see this. You can see main.java.com. You can see logging, log4j libraries in there, and that's it. So we don't have the required... Oh, shit, you can't see. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen.
I'm fixing it, Maticus. Thank you. All right, so if you look at our exploit class that we exploited here, you need to have this runtime.getRuntime class. You need to have the getRuntime class in the java.lang.runtime namespace. So that you can use the .exec method to execute code. The problem is that is not here. It's not. It is not. This FTP server is not using this class. So basically, yeah, as Tiberius says, the gadgets aren't there. We would call that a gadget. The gadgets are not present. In a normal Java library, it probably would be there. That is a very commonly used namespace. The runtime namespace is very commonly used. It's reasonably certain that it's reasonable to assume it's going to be there for other jar files, but not for, but we can see that it's not in this one. So, does that make sense? Does anybody else have any other questions about this? Again, it is just a painful exploit, so let's go through how log4j works again really quickly. So log4j essentially exists because... Can I see? Here we go. So log4j exists because you can force a... you can use this Jindy syntax. What does Jindy stand for? Java Naming and Directory Interface. So basically, log4j, which is this logging, it's this logging logging library in Java, very commonly used. Log4j has the feature of interpreting this Jindy syntax of Java Naming and Directory Index or whatever. Like, if you put in the $ and then the braces and then Jindy, you can feed it Jindy queries in here. You can feed it Jindy queries. And Jindy, as it turns out, is awfully robust and can do an awful lot of things, such as execute LDAP queries or access environment variables. And if you can, and Jindy also can make an LDAP query, and the LDAP query can then redirect that request to a class file hosted on an HTTP server. That was the compiled class file that we created. This one. And we compiled this and created it. And it'll load that class file into memory. It will, and if you redirect it to a class file, it'll take this compiled class file and load it into memory, and basically instantiate it. And when it instantiates it, it will execute it. Totally normal feature for a logging library. I'm sure it seemed like a good idea. The developers did not know, probably didn't realize how robust Jindy actually was. They just thought it'd be cool if their logging library could interpret Jindy strings. The real danger of this vulnerability is in two things, essentially. Not only the fact that it allows unauthenticated remote code execution. That's bad enough. The second, the real reason it's bad is, one, this logging library is used just about everywhere. It's been one of those third-party libraries that just about everybody uses. It's a very robust logging solution. Okay, so lots of people use this. First of all, so it was and lots of devices run Java for some reason. So as a result, it's basically everywhere. It was basically everywhere when it was discovered. Log4j was being used just about everywhere. Now, the second thing is that makes it so bad is that the Jindy syntax can be interpreted anywhere that a string is logged. So anywhere that a string is logged, it will interpret this syntax as code, essentially. It's not going to take this as a string. It's going to take this as a Jindy reference, and it's going to seek out, and then it's going to execute this, essentially. It's going to seek out this LDAP query, which will redirect it to a Java class file, or it'll put the environment variables in this query, like we had it do here. Right? So you can do that. Any string that's being logged, anything, literally any string that is being logged, can interpret this syntax. And typically user agent strings are logged of like the Java web applications, URL strings, other HTTP headers. In this case, we saw that Tomcat was logging this, etc. It's being logged everywhere. If you want to play around with it, we did do a part of it. We at Tiberius's urging, we pulled up TryHackMe's. Where is it? I had TryHackMe open here. Did I close it? Maybe I closed Try Hack Me. Maybe I closed it. But Try Hack Me Solar. Try Hack Me Solar Room is very, very good for comprehensively teaching you this vulnerability. And not just teaching it to you, he'll teach you bypasses in case the string is being disallowed by WAFs. It'll teach you it'll teach you bypasses. It'll teach you how to mitigate the vulnerability. It'll teach you how to mitigate Log4j in your environment. It's very comprehensive. John Hammond did a great job on it. It's fantastic. What you watching on Netflix? I wasn't watching Netflix. I haven't watched any Netflix in a while. But yeah, I did get to that. My background, it cycles. I haven't been cycling between a whole bunch of pictures now, but yeah, this is part of the Melania fight in, or Melania, I think it's pronounced. Melania fight in Elden Ring, and I have I beat her some time ago. All right. Anyone else have any questions about Log4j? Fucking brutal boss fight? Yeah, she gave it to me for a while. But she ended up being one of my favorite fights in the game, honestly. She was one of the only fights in the game it didn't feel like every single attack was an entire screen of AoE, and every single attack was an entire screen of AoE, and, you know, attacking a million times in a row. There's just that one attack that she uses, Melania uses. And if you've played the fight, you know exactly which attack I'm referring to when I talk about that one attack. That was a pain in the ass. But it was if you can parry, she's good fun. Yeah, I had a good time with her. I saw a theory on Reddit about her that she was a removed Sekiro boss. Someone theorized that she was actually reused assets from a Lady Tomoe fight from Sekiro. Lady Tomoe is an NPC that is spoken about in Sekiro, but you never actually encounter her. She's been dead for a long time, so you never actually meet her or anything. But the theory that I read was that Melania was originally Lady Tomoe. And they just decided not to do the Sekiro DLC or whatever. They decided not to do the Sekiro DLC that she would have been a part of. So they just used her. They put her in here as Melania. And I think there's something to that because she has prosthetics like Sekiro does. Her moveset feels like a Sekiro boss. Honestly. Her moveset feels like a Sekiro boss, where she attacks in like flurries that indicate that you're supposed to like parry her. It would have been super fun to fight her as Sekiro. That would have been super fun to just parry all of her moves. And of course that. Did you get it? What do you mean? Did I get it? Yeah, we did get there. The second part of the machine was much more interesting. Involving decompiling some Java and so on. So that was much more interesting. Do you love Log4j? I don't feel anything about Log4j. You mean Log4Shell? Log4Shell is always something I really don't like it. I'm going to be honest with you. I detest that vulnerability. Not only because of the giant security issue it created and like the doomsday scenario that it created when it was found. But mostly I hate it that I have to test for it all the time. And again, it's not interesting to test for in any way. It bores the shit out of me. Basically, I just put the string in everywhere and see if I get a hit on my server. It's not terribly interesting. If you want to get remote code execution, it's 10 times more irritating. Any other questions, concerns? Might be able to automate it. Well, that's what I was assuming when I started the box. I was like, oh, there's going to be some kind of Python exploit kit or something that's going to get it done. There's going to be some people must have automated the shit out of this exploit. It'll be easy. And then it ended up being a dumpster fire. Trying to get it to work. It's just a pain. The exploit kit probably, as long as it's working correctly, the GinD exploit kit is probably the best way because it accounts for multiple Java versions. It accounts for multiple Java versions, which was nice about it. The problem is that if it fails, you really don't know why. There's no debugging to do. That's just sometimes how pen testing goes, but it's not fun to watch, and it's not fun to poke away at it. Just tried LogForge box again after resetting and still did not work. Did you revert the exploit kit back? What was that commit, Mr. Robot, that we reverted? In order to get it to work, we had to revert to a previous version of the exploit kit. Did I put it here? No, it can't be here. It's in 1, I think. Yeah, here it is. So we had to git check out this. We had to revert to a previous commit of GinD exploit kit. So I'll post it in here in case you want to work through it on your own time. That was the reverting to that commit caused it to work as expected. It worked as expected. I'll make one and well commented. Nothing drives me nuts more than some POC with 0 comments or flags on how to use the tool. I mean, this one had it, but the problem is it wasn't accurate. Like, I don't know how to use your tool, my dude. And I come down here and I go like to GinD exploit kit like picture, and this picture bears no resemblance to reality. Well, it does, but there's a lot more stuff that the up-to-date version produces, and it doesn't say send LDAP object. It like hosts a Java class file somewhere, which doesn't seem to be working very well. So again, I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It was a pain. I would not have thought to revert it. I will say that. I would not have thought to revert the GinD exploit kit. So well done, Mr. Robot, for figuring that out. So yeah, there you go. You using the GinD exploit kit? I can't get that shit to work at all. I know, dude. I mean, that's the problem with Log4Shell right there. Like, none of these fucking POC... But really, it's not the problem with the POCs. The problem is with Java. Java is just a hugely unreliable when it comes to exploits like this because Java versions come into play all the time. And it's a giant pain. All right, guys. I'm sorry this stream was kind of a downer for much of it. I hope you still learned something from it. It's just a pain. It's just a pain trying to get Log4j to work. So I do apologize about that. We did get there. Thank you, Mr. Robot, again. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Dino Dan. As a reminder, we're on Sunday. We are doing If You Laugh, You Lose. We are doing If You Laugh, You Lose on Sunday. So I have to get through one machine of medium or higher difficulty on HacktheBox or Try Hack Me. Within, I guess I'll give myself 3 or 4 hours to do it, depending on how long it takes us to get started. And if I get through it, I win and nothing happens. If I don't get through a box, but you're gonna be able to make very small donations and like play YouTube videos on the stream to a limited degree, and also use text to speech and so on and so forth. And if you make me laugh, I need to stop the box that I'm doing and restart an entirely different box. And the challenge is if I can get through a box in 3 or 4 hours, however arbitrary amount of time I give myself. If I cannot get through a box because chat is making me laugh too much, I will wear a
hunter
crop
must
top
hunt.
and fox ears for the following stream, for the Newbie Tuesday stream. So get up for that. I'll see you guys on Sunday. It'll be at 2 p.m. Eastern, so don't miss it. Go to bed tonight knowing a little bit more than you did yesterday, and I'll see you guys again when the stars are right. Stay safe, get vaccinated.
A hunter must hunt.